with the Kansas City Chiefs. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Moore. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Moore. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Moore. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is Moore. Going to throw again. It's Kelsey on the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
More now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation in there. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's a fumble, man.
The offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Moore throwing on 4th down. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Down. 70, Indy. 80 weapons.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
5-9. 56. What? Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Screen. Big dash. Pilot, 64. Weak. Hey, kill. Over. Let it catch.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
56. Rip left. Kill. 13.
On 1st down, Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Do it again, nigga.
That's very well timed.
Fuck, you want to play with me? Do it again.
Bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
56.
Breeze to throw again. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it up. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game, that they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. On 2nd down now. It's Williams, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
0-2, 0-2. Stay easy. Check, 53. Sammy.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze escaping the pressure right. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, partner, let's take a quick look ahead to Week 8. A couple of exciting matchups. Carolina at undefeated San Francisco, and then Green Bay and Kansas City on Sunday night. That should be a fun one.
It should be in Green Bay, Kansas City, a rematch of the first ever Super Bowl that was played. Green Bay winning that one in Los Angeles at the Coliseum. But that Carolina-San Francisco game is so intriguing to me because to me it's a battle of defenses. Carolina's defense is playing at a high level, but is anyone playing better defense in San Francisco outside of New England? I would say no.
And then also Seattle at Atlanta, and I bring up that game because, gosh, if the Falcons lose, Dan Quinn might not have a job.
Yeah, and that's true, and I hate that because DQ is one of the best guys you're going to meet. And it was just 2 years ago, his team was in the Super Bowl. But right now, they're 1-6, and if they lose to Seattle, they're facing an open week, and there'll be a heavy discussion and a job referendum on him at that point.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And he finds Clark. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Breeze now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood. Kill.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Ginn has it complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Kill. Shoot. Watch the shoot. X3. 218. Chopper. 53. 56. Right there. 56. Focus, defense, focus. 56. Mike, 56. Man out.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And he will be brought down as time is now run out in this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now they're setting up a screen here on the left side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
36. Here we go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Go. Yeah. Mike, 56. My mate. 56. Watch the run. 56. Mike, 56.
Now Breeze on third down. And this is Cook with the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gain of 31 on third down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Frank Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
5'9". Not today. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Hey, easy. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me.
After the sack on first down, Breeze trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, Charles, switching gears on a bit of a sad note. On Tuesday, October 22nd, Willie Brown passed away. Willie Brown, 16 seasons in the NFL. First 4 for the Broncos, and then the final 12 as an Oakland Raider.
And just think about his career. Hall of Fame 1984, 9-time Pro Bowler, 5-time All-Pro. And let's face it, the lasting image we'll have of him as a player, that interception for Ann Tarkenton in the Super Bowl. The old man, Willie Brown, taking it all the way back, 75 yards against the Vikings for a touchdown. The Raiders won Super Bowl 11. I had the pleasure of getting to know Willie Brown over the years. And when I tried out for the Dallas Cowboys, we scrimmaged the Raiders at one point. And Willie Brown came over to me and had some nice things to say to me, which was really pretty cool coming from a man of his stature and a man of his ability, and I'll treasure those nice words forever.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. But that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Now Moore. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Man, stop fucking playing, man.
But it is third down.
Oh, it's fucking playing.
Since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the
fuck him, he ain't got it. He ain't got it. I knew he wasn't gonna pick that bitch out.
That one nearly picked.
I'm gonna fucking pick.
Okay, partner, let's mix things up a bit.
See him sitting there
This is something
fucking
that's been a
cover.
staple of morning television programs for a
You
long
gonna
time.
do the fucking same play?
Power rankings. Give me your top 5 through 7 weeks.
All right, I'll start with number 5, and that's the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, he can throw it as well as run it, but his running, that's so exciting. Number 4, the Green Bay Packers. Looks like Aaron Rodgers and his head coach Matt LaFleur, looks like they're in sync, and the Packers are playing awfully well right now. Number 3, San Francisco. Their defense built to travel. They can play anywhere and take on anyone, and they run the ball on offense. Number 2, New Orleans. They've survived without Drew Brees. In fact, they flourished with Teddy Bridgewater, and their defense, vastly underrated, one of the top 3 in the league. And last but not least, shocker, New England. And I did think about putting New Orleans ahead of New England, but New England's defense is the best in the league, and Tom Brady on the other side, they still reign supreme.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, earlier, Charles, we looked at some of the Week 8 games that were intriguing. How about some Week 8 games where you've got a team that really needs a win? And I was thinking about the Chargers at Chicago and Cleveland at New England. Do you feel like the Chargers and Cleveland need to find a way to get victory?
I think you're exactly right, and the Chargers' chances are really slipping away. Chicago overthrowing there as well at 3-3 and struggling on offense. They say they know they need to run the ball more. They absolutely must run the ball more. But Cleveland and New England, for me with Cleveland, with all the high expectations in preseason, it's almost a must-win at a place almost no one wins.
And a couple more here. Some Giants at Detroit. All of a sudden, Detroit's at the bottom of the NFC North.
And everyone...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 58 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Yeah.
Ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get great matchups and make plays like that.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Here's Moore. Throwing on 1st down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here live in New Orleans. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw. Moore. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Kamara now to return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one. And got his man.
He was stupid as a motherfucker. That nigga, that was stupid as a motherfucker. But when you thinking I was going, he went straight to Kamara. So I'm paid like a motherfucker.
And the Saints have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Moore now, throwing again. They complete it to Hill. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Moore. And that will be incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Moore. Throwing on 4th down. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now Moore. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
No, fuck no.
2nd and 2.
He got it. He covered.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Moore now. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Thank you.
Damian Williams.
Thank you.
He scored on the ground and through
Thank you.
the air. As they can now even this
Thank you.
game here in the 4th
Thank
quarter
you.
with the extra
Thank
point.
you.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Probably you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. To throw is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Might want to remember that third down play, 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Keep the clock running.
10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
And wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
And well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart. Remember, he was a junior tennis champion, beat Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion, back when they were in the juniors. I think that footwork really helps him be the great quarterback he is now.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Back to throw, Breeze. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Saints. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
Why they want to do a nigga like this?
We're thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com.
That's what we do, nigga.
The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.